The season in NBA 2K26 is almost over and you need to get level 40 to reach your cap breaker. These cap breakers help you make broken builds, and if the season ends, you miss that cap breaker forever. I did multiple tests, looked at the percentages, did the math, and these are the 5 ways you can get level 40 in one day in NBA 2K26. ¿Qué pasa to the pack? It is Pack here. If you like NBA 2K26 help and tips, please join the pack and subscribe, and let's go. Let's say you don't want to do any grindy game mode and you just want to play normally. That's a valid way to do it. In fact, that's how I do it every single season. I don't like doing hours and hours of doing the same thing over and over again, but it's important to know which game mode gives you the absolute most for playing normally, and that is going to be the wreck. If you want to play with your build and grind that way, that's fine, but make sure you're playing in the wreck. Compared to every single game mode like threes, 1v1 court, proving grounds, pro-am, this is by far the one that gives you the most. This is without popping double XP tokens. This gives you 22% off of a win. So you have to win most of your wreck games to get 22%. The average wreck game lasts about 24 minutes long. You are looking at a points per minute of only 0.9%. So more or less, it would take you 36 hours, and that's if you were popping double XP tokens the whole time. That is a lot of time, but if you were to play with friends and you played every single day, you would reach this by the end of the season, realistically. The fastest way to get rep when you're playing, though, is lobbing it. So my recommendation is not only are you trying to win games, you're trying to lob it to people or catch lobs as much as possible. And because 2K made it harder than ever to catch a lob this year, because not only do you have to time the button, you have to react to which button on your controller it is as fast as possible. This could be a little tricky, and although this is a good method, it's definitely, in my opinion, the least reliable and hardest. Wait, we are doing a giveaway. If you want to win 75,000 VC, I am picking one lucky winner this Friday. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment done, and I'll pick one lucky winner every Friday to give 75,000 VC. Let's get back to the video. So what is the fourth option? Let's say you don't care about being happy and you're willing to play game modes that make you sad. Starting 5. Oh my god, look at all red plate, purple, red, gold, purple. Yeah, this is where the sweats are, because they know this gives you a lot of rep and a lot of points for your season pass. The starting 5 game mode is very hard to win because everybody you're playing is very good, but if you're good enough to win in this game mode, you are getting 33% in just one win, and the average game is 27 minutes long. But here's the very important part: if you can make your opponent quit the game, you still get 33%. So even after 1/4 of play, if they rage quit, you get 33%. That is why this game mode is so popular amongst the people that grind rep. This is if you won every game and it took 27 minutes every time, you get 1.22% per minute. So with double XP tokens, you are looking at 27 hours to hit level 40. But that's not including all the times people quit out. You could have arguably the fastest method here if you win and make people rage quit every single game. Now, to give you a quick rundown of how to win in starting 5, I recommend 3 teams to pick: either the Mavericks, Knicks, or Spurs. Mavericks have a lot of bigs that you can lob to. Knicks have shooters everywhere, so no matter who you give it to, they can score. And Spurs, if you're playing against 7-4s, Wemby is good enough to lock down that 7-4 if you need to. Your main focus of scoring is you're trying to do lobs because you're trying to get as much XP as possible. And on top of that, spam backdoor cuts on off-ball players because the AI defense actually doesn't know how to stop them. Those are the teams you should pick. That is the offense you should play. And at the end of the day, you do have to be good at the game, so the defense is going to be up to you to get stops. If you can even play decent defense, you should win most of your games. This method is honestly very good, but only if you're good at the game. You don't only have to play My Career game modes though. For number 3, you can also play My Team. And there is a specific game mode that has been very popular for years and years. And again, it's one of the best: Domination. If you play Domination, literally pick any team you want to play on. I prefer pro difficulty to get as much as possible off one game. You get 38% off just one game, and these games average to 24 minutes every single game. That's why people spam this game mode so much, because you can control whether or not you win. If you're good at the game, you'll win every single game. You don't have to wait for starting 5 or rec matchmaking. You can just go into a domination game whenever you want. The points per minute in this is 1.6%. So if you pop double XP tokens, you're looking at 21 hours of grinding domination to get level 40, which honestly, we're starting to get into the reasonable territory. To win games of domination, just make sure you have a guard that can hit threes at a high rate and literally just pick and roll and fade away over and over and over again, and you'll win over time. I want to reiterate, this is one of the most popular modes to get level 40. Now we're gonna go back to Park for this one. At number 2, you're gonna go into Street Kings. You're gonna take a right and go all the way down to Pivot Point. And this is, yes, the Pivot Point method. You go to the billboard. There's a couple steps to this method, but essentially you're going to play all the bosses in Pivot Point. And you were trying to play Donnie Dribbles as much as you can in this game mode. There is a teammate that Donnie Dribble has called Gru. You are going to guard Gru the entire game. You're gonna leave Gru open every possession because he can't shoot and he's very short. So not only can he not guard you, you don't need to guard him. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna shut down the court, which means you're gonna fill up that meter and end the game early. These games, I've already timed it, take around 4 minutes every single time. And in those 4 minutes, you get 7% of XP. This is a very quick method. It's very grindy, but you do get 1.75% of points per minute. And if you pop double XP tokens doing this method, you're talking about 19 hours to get to level 40, which again is reasonable. It's just that this does take a couple steps of unlocking everything and practicing this. And if you're level 60, this gets a little hard to score. But if you're level 60, all you need to do is hit an open 3, and this game was very easy. But if we're being honest, there is only one game mode that is the best out of all of these, and it's not even really close. The best way to grind to level 40 in less than a day, actually, is go to my team and play Breakout. And not only gonna play Breakout, you are gonna specifically choose triple threat only, and this is important. When it comes to difficulty, you can choose. If you pick Hall of Fame, you get more points. If you pick Rookie, you get less points. But if you're good enough at the game, you should win every single time. These games are fast. It takes 3 minutes to 4 minutes at most. We timed it to finish one of these games, and in one game you get 8% in 3 minutes, and you can spam the game mode very, very quickly. There's no cutscenes or anything, it just goes. So in 3 minutes you get 8%. The points per minute on this is 2.7%, which means that if you pop double XP tokens and grinded this, you can get it done in 12 hours, half a day. So in one sitting, grinding it out, you could get to level 40 doing Breakout. I recommend this game mode. Yes, it's boring to do this over and over again, but you can't deny the math says that no one's even close to Breakout. That is the way to do it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you like this channel, please give it a sub. I'll see you guys next time.